Have you ever felt that sharp feeling of sorrow and regret when you realize you took someone or something for granted? The mistakes, the missed opportunities, the what-ifs and if-onlys, and the ones where you beat yourself up overthinking what you should have done differently. A moment that left you feeling sorry when you understood its true value once it slipped away. It's a sentiment many of us encountered, leaving us feeling ungrateful, wishing we've given more importance to it when it was still here. But what if I told you that you have this remarkable adaptive capability that enables you to adjust in these situations, both in a negative and positive way? This adaptive capability is a bit like a double-edged sword. On one hand, it helps you handle losses and changes by adjusting how you see and feel about things. On the other hand, it can make you less appreciative of the good things in your life for a long time. Think of it this way. Imagine getting the latest gadget you really wanted to have. You experience overwhelming pleasure and contentment. The gadget's cool features and stylistic design has brought you immense happiness, and each time you hold it, you feel a burst of excitement, leaving a big smile on your face. Over time, the thrill wears off, and the gadget becomes a part of your daily routine. The excitement and pleasure you once had when you first got it no longer feels the same way. On the negative side, imagine you experienced a deep, hurtful betrayal of a friend or someone you love. It hits you with a sharp feeling of sorrow and despair. But with time, as you build new social connections and rediscover your personal strengths, you often adapt to these negative circumstances, and your happiness tends to return to its baseline level. This psychological behavior is known as hedonic treadmill. Another term for this phenomenon is hedonic adaptation. Is a powerful aspect of human psychology that influences your ability to find contentment in different situations. You tend to notice and value things more when they stand out, or if they're super memorable. If something or someone is always around, it might seem unimportant until it's gone. It's a bit like life's way of reminding you what truly matters, and how gracefully it brings you back to your senses. Think about the frustration when your phone runs out of battery while you're out doing something important. Irritating, right? Now, imagine a time when there were no smartphones, when you had to look for a payphone to contact someone or rely on paper maps to find a specific location. That irritation fades away when you shift your way of thinking and appreciate how fortunate you are to have this smartphone, a convenience you now enjoy. Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "If you admit to having derived great pleasures, your duty is not to complain about what has been taken away, but to be thankful for what you have been given." Did you know that some of the root causes of stress, anxiety, and depression of today's generation comes from the desire of wanting too much? Yes, that's right. This concept is known as the paradox of choice, leaving us with feelings of inadequacy, dissatisfaction, and a perpetual cycle of wanting more. These toxic desires, fueled by the constant exposure to the lifestyles of the rich and famous, not only affect our mental well-being, but also distort our perception of happiness. Spending so much time wishing for things to be different and not giving importance on what we currently have contributes greatly to our discontentment. Thus, the concept of comparing yourself to others and FOMO, or fear of missing out. It's like technology is also prompting us to adjust as new things emerge. When you see celebrities and influencers have the latest trend, you want to have it too, just to look cool without really understanding the intrinsic value on why you want it. People even travel to breathtaking destinations, not for the sheer joy of experiencing different cultures or just appreciating its natural beauty, but solely to capture the perfect photo for social media validation, for the likes and comments. 1,000 years ago, the Stoics are the group of people who held gratitude as the core of their practice. They weren't just culture of thank you and #blessed that is a vain gratitude in today's era, but it was their core. They are firmly rooted within reality, truth and development of themselves. It's kind of fascinating how their teachings, crafted in ancient times, is still remarkably useful in today's generation. Seneca, despite being one of the wealthiest and most influential men in Rome, lost most of his wealth when he was exiled. He faced hardships and learned to endure suffering with a Stoic mindset. In his books, he talks a lot about the importance of inner peace, virtue and gratitude, drawing from his own life experiences. He said that if you're obsessed with getting rich and getting the things you want but don't need, you'll be scared of losing it. You are never satisfied with what you have. You'll always want more. While you're busy trying to get more, you forget how to enjoy what you already have. You're so focused on counting your wealth, running around to trying to make more, that you stop being the boss of your own life and end up just managing your possessions. Take a moment to pause, reflect and ask yourself this. If you can't find some joy in your life now, do you really deserve the awesome life you're dreaming of? Gratitude isn't about making you feel guilty for not being thankful, but more like a reflection to realize how different life can be for people around the world. Just think about how your life, with all its ups and downs, imagine how it could be way worse if you don't have the things you have now. How there are millions who would trade their lives for yours in an instant. Having a good friend that checks on you, a delicious meal, a security of a home, and finding comfort in everyday routines is a privilege not everyone have. Life becomes short if you waste much of it by dwelling on the things that wouldn't make you genuinely happy. Every family member, friends, and loved ones you have will pass away sooner or later. So always make time for family. That is unlimited heartwarming gratitude. It transforms you into an understanding, compassionate, and grateful person. When you express gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the two crucial neurotransmitters responsible for your emotions, and they make you feel good. It enhances your mood instantly, making you feel genuinely happy from the inside. It acts as a natural antidepressant by significantly reducing symptoms of stress, anxiety, and depression, providing various positive effects for your mental well-being. By consciously practicing mindfulness and gratitude every day, you can help these neural pathways to strengthen themselves and ultimately create a permanent, grateful, and positive nature within yourself. In Stoicism philosophy, being thankful every day just comes naturally when you think about the impermanence of life. How the things you have now can easily be taken away in an instant without you even realizing. It helps you enjoy the little things, value the people around you, and see the beauty in the world. Stoics encourages you to embrace amor fati, meaning love of fate. By cherishing the present moment, the good and challenging parts of your life, and how it contributes to your personal growth and wisdom, because tomorrow is never guaranteed. As Seneca wisely said, real happiness is all about soaking up the present moment, not stressing about what's coming up next or getting caught up in hopes and fears. It's about being content with what you already have, because when you're truly satisfied, you don't need anything else. And remember, do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. What you have now was once among the things you only hope for. By the way, if you want more wisdom in life, please don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next time,